What's up, guys? This is Zanaeus here. Just giving you guys another Wi-Fi battle. I think it's about time that I started narrating these. I assume that you guys are probably pretty tired of just watching this game with no narration. You can see our teams are pretty similar. Because, great minds think alike. I'm using a Dragonite. I'm leading with an Espeon. I was actually hoping that he would lead with his Ninetales, but he doesn't. So I go out with a dual screens Espeon, and yeah, my team is pretty well rounded. I think it's more offensive though. I don't really have any tanks except for my Ninetales, which is max special attack, max special defense, and yeah, that's about it. But when you look at his team's pretty threatening, particularly that Latios and Gliscor. Dragonite's pretty threatening too. I think that it's not the biggest threat, not at all. It's outsped too easily. But yeah, let's get this battle underway. So I lead off with my Ninetales. He leads off with his Dragonite, or not my Ninetales, my bad. I mean Espeon. He goes off with his Dragonite. I predict a physical attack, so I go for the deflect. And I didn't really get off a light screen because I didn't think that I would need it. And I think I actually used the light screen just because I'm not sure. No, I don't. I go for the psychic. Because at +2 attack, +2 speed, it's gonna easily OHKO me. So I have to break that multi-skill, so anything that's coming in to kill this Dragonite can, he goes for the outrage, like, okay, maybe I could live it, even though, because I have to reflect up. Nope, I don't. It just kills me, and yeah, that sucks. Then I go into my Donphan, and I'm like, okay, multi-skill is broken, let's go for Ice Shard. So, because stab doesn't work on this Ice Shard, he's gonna live with a little bit of health. Not a whole lot, but enough to bring me down. Surprisingly, he doesn't bring me down sturdy. This is not defensive at all. This Donphan is max HP, max attack. So, yeah, good times. And now he's withdrawing. I forget. He goes into Celebi, that's right. I go into Ice Shard again, predicting the Celebi, and I find out that this is a defensive Celebi. And, yeah. It doesn't really work out all that good, considering it's pretty bulky. I didn't think that it would be a bulky Celebi. I thought it would be a classic, super attack, or not, special attack, and speed Celebi. I think it's about time that I need to draw it out, so I go into my Ninetales, but, it is a max special defense, max special attack Ninetales, so it can be offensive or defensive. It doesn't really matter. And then, yeah, he gets out of there. He thinks that I'm going to Fire Blast, which is correct. This doesn't do a whole lot to his Ninetales, because, yeah, and then this is our Ninetales going at it. Yeah. Because. So then, I Toxic his Ninetales, and I think I sub down after I do. I don't really remember. I'm pretty sure I do. Because he nasty plots, and that is going to hurt a lot if I don't sub down. So yeah. Yeah, I was right. I do end up subbing down, and he fire blasts, which hurts the sub a lot. I was thinking that maybe I would take it and live, but I was completely wrong, actually. Uh, it is under the sun. I forgot that was in effect because I wasn't really paying attention. I was just like, whatever. And, yeah, I go for the Fire Blast again, trying to get as much damage off on this Ninetales as possible. I think that he goes, and yeah, I dodge it, which is good for me. It means I can get some more health going on, and yeah, it's pretty bueno. So then he takes more toxic damage, and he goes for the. I go for the Fire Blast. He does the same thing. His Fire Blast actually has potential to hit KO me, which it would have done if he didn't miss like 3 of them, or 2 of them, I bet. But yeah, as you can see, that Fire Blast hurts a lot. Like, it's pretty painful actually. It took away like 200 hit points, I think, 180 roughly. So yeah, and then I think he just dies to toxic damage, and I stay in because my Ninetales is. I think that Ninetales is a piece of shit, really. I'm only using it for drought. I should have made this Ninetales defensive. And I didn't think that his Dragonite would outspeed me. I actually thought that I would outspeed it, even though I don't have any speed. But then I find out that he tells me that it was max speed, max attack, which is not surprising. I do the same thing on my Dragonite, except I think that his is adamant. Well, no, it can't be adamant, considering the damage he did to Donphan earlier. But he goes down from an ice shard, but he didn't care. Well, he might have, but he couldn't have done anything at all because yeah. I sent out my own Dragonite. I keep wanting to call it Brissinger, but it's not. He breaks multi-scale, no problem. I don't really care. I use Fire Punch, and I easily one-hit KO it because max attack, so expanded Dragonite under the sun with Fire Punch is nothing to fool around with. Uh, yeah. Sun Adamant Nature, it's actually Jolly Nature, because I need a faster Dragonite. I've had way too many occasions where this happens. But, anyway, I go for the Fire Punch again, hoping that I can do the same thing to this Gliscor. But no, it does just less than half. It does, I want to say, like, a third, maybe? Like, yeah. And then I go into my Donphan, thinking that he's going to use Ice Fang or something. But no, he goes for Protect, trying to get more points back. So, I go for the Ice Shard. I don't remember if this kills or not. I think that it does. But no, never mind. He switches out into Caesar predicting it. So Ice Shard does nothing to this guy. Like, seriously, he just like laughed in my face and walked away. But this battle is it's pretty close all around. So I go for the Earthquake because the amount of damage that Bullet Punch did to me after lefties, I know I can take another one no problem and kill the Caesar, however you pronounce it. I don't really care. I just know that Caesars, and from my experience, have always been a pain in the asshole. So yeah, I live with 50 hit points after lefties, and before lefties, and I kill his Caesar, which is good for me because that just knocked out a huge offensive threat to my team. Because I don't really have a lot of walls. The bulkiest Pokemon on my team is probably this Donphan. And then I go for Ice Shard, I think it does pretty good damage to this Blastoise actually, and he takes me out with an Earthquake. I'm just like, whatever. Go ahead and kill me. So then I think I go back into my Dragonite after this. I'm not all that sure. I'm pretty sure that I do. No, never mind. I go into my Infernape. On you, Infernape is nothing to mess around with. This Infernape is extremely powerful. Uh, he locks me into Fire Blitz. This Infernape is choice banded, max speed, max attack, Jolly Nature. So yeah, he wasn't gonna outspeed this, no way in hell. He is choice banded though, and under the sun, Flare Blitz will easily one-hit KO that, like no problem. But then he goes into Latios, and I'm like, okay, no problem. Flare Blitz again. Like I can do this all day. But no, he actually outspeeds me. I did not imagine that. I didn't know that Latios had a higher base speed than Infernape. But he has -2 attack, or it's a special attack now. So I'm like, okay, maybe Dragonite can kill it, but no, it doesn't come anywhere close to that. He just kills me again with Draco Meteor. So I'm like, fuck man, now I'm down to my last Pokemon, but that's his last also. So I go into a Venusaur, and I sleep, uh, sleep powder it, and then I use growth, and he's stuck asleep. Sorry, I'm narrating too fast. But anyway, he's asleep for 2 turns, and then I use growth twice, just to make sure that I can kill this thing. And I'm hoping that he doesn't wake up for these 2 turns that I am using growth. And then I finally kill him off with a poison, or Sludge Bomb, because that Latios was a huge pain in the ass, and Venusaur does not want to get hit by a Draco Meteor, even though that Latios is at -4 attack now, or special attack, not bad. But that was a really good match against Osickking. I'm pretty sure that you guys all know him. Well, probably not. Like he's popular, but not like famously popular, no. But it was a really outstanding match. I had a lot of fun with this, and I was even talking to him after this, or before the match started. I said, watch it be a tie, because usually him and I go back and forth in these battles. So yeah, that was a match. I'm gonna start doing questions of the days, because I know that those are pretty popular. Question day before you guys all leave. What is your favorite overused Pokemon? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys later. Bye.